Good morning. Here's an interesting story that is relevant to all of us going through this COVID-19 pandemic. Many years ago, two young men were working their way through Stanford University. Their funds got desperately low, and the idea came to them to engage Ignacy Paderewski for a piano recital. They would use the funds to help pay their board and tuition. The great pianist's manager asked for a guarantee of $2,000. The guarantee was a lot of money in those days, but the boys agreed and proceeded to promote the concert. They worked hard, only to find that they had grossed only $1,600. After the concert, the two boys told the great artist the bad news. They gave him the entire $1,600 along with a promissory note of $400, explaining that they would earn the amount at the earliest possible moment and send the money to him. It looked like the end of their university careers. "No, boys," replied Paderewski, "that won't do." Then, tearing the note in two, he returned the money to them as well. "Now," he told them, "take out of this $1,600 all your expenses and keep for each of you 10% of the balance for your work. Let me have the rest." The years rolled by. World War I came and went. Paderewski, now Premier of Poland, was striving to feed thousands of starving people in his native land. The only person in the world who could help him was Herbert Hoover, who was in charge of the U.S. Food and Relief Bureau. Hoover responded, and soon thousands of tons of food were sent to Poland. After the starving people were fed, Paderewski journeyed to Paris to thank Hoover for the relief sent him. "That's all right, Mr. Paderewski," was Hoover's reply. "Besides, you don't remember it, but you helped me once when I was a student at university and I was in trouble." This story took place during the Great Depression of 1929 to 1939, when many people were out of work and starving. Hoover, who was a humanitarian, became the 31st president of the USA from 1929 to 1933. I hear of well-organized efforts all over the country by ratepayers associations, NGOs, Christian churches, Muslim, Hindu, and Jewish communities, service organizations, and individuals to feed the hungry and to help those in dire need during this pandemic. In so many ways, this pandemic is bringing out the best in us, concern for our fellow human beings, and doing something positive about it. We will never know the consequences of even the smallest act of kindness, generosity, or help we give. God knows, and that's okay. Let us pray. Grant, Lord, that we, your servants, may ever be mindful of the needs of others. Show us, each one of us, what we can do to help another. We ask this for Jesus' sake, who has taught us to love one another and to put that love into action. Amen. Go now in love, peace, and hope to do his will and to do it well.